We often think of laws as limits, boundaries that say, you cannot go further. But some laws, like entropy, don't limit. They reveal. They show us what's possible and what must change. Entropy is not a villain. It is not a shadow waiting to consume the light. It is the reason the light can shine at all. Without entropy, there would be no flame, no sunrise, no heartbeat, no ticking clock, because nothing would flow, nothing would age, nothing would become. We live in a universe built on transformation. Everything that is, once wasn't, and everything that is, will someday no longer be. Entropy is the quiet witness to this motion. It does not speak, it records. It does not rush, but it remembers. When you touch a stone warmed by the sun, when you light a match or share a meal or exhale a breath, you are moving energy from order into openness, from potential into memory. It's easy to think of entropy as loss, but what it really brings is story. Because without change, without imbalance, there would be no narrative at all. No surprise, no arc, no meaning. The universe would be a single frozen moment, infinitely still, infinitely dull. But that is not the universe we live in. We live in the heat of tension, in the afterglow of expansion, in the ebb and flow of probability. Entropy has created stars that live for billions of years and insects that live for only hours. It has carved rivers, powered empires, broken down mountains, and woven the neural nets in your mind. It is not kind, it is not cruel, it simply is. And in its ceaseless unfolding, it has made room for complexity, for life, for language, for love. We think of beauty as the opposite of entropy, but perhaps it is the product of it. A temporary balance between chaos and clarity. You are not apart from this process. You are its expression. You are what entropy looks like when it builds itself into thought. You are a structure that briefly remembers its own impermanence. You are an arrangement of energy just improbable enough to notice that everything changes, and that this matters. Entropy will one day dissolve every form, cool every sun, flatten every difference. But it will have done so after creating stars and forests, minds and music, questions and kisses and ancient stones that remember human hands. It will have allowed a universe to tell its story in 1,000 million ways. Each of them brief, each of them miraculous. This is the beauty in the breakdown, not that things fall apart, but that they come together first. That they burn brightly just long enough to leave behind warmth and wonder. We live in a universe that is dying, but we also live in a universe that, for a while, knows it. And in that knowing, we are not diminished. We are made more. Because if everything fades, then everything counts. If every structure is borrowed, then every breath is sacred. Entropy teaches us that there are no permanent things. It's only moments, only motion. And perhaps that is enough. Perhaps more than enough. So the next time something ends, a song, a season, a love, a life, remember, you are not watching a tragedy. You are witnessing the final grace of a system that once beat against the odds, that once existed despite the math. Entropy always wins, but before it does, it creates everything that matters. And we, for a while, get to be the part that watches. This is Cosmic Canvas, where science becomes story, and every law is painted in meaning, till the next unfolding. Keep wandering forward.